Hey, it's 6 AM and I just woke up like this. No, if I didn't. Look at how I looked at 6 AM. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're just gone past 6 o'clock in the morning. Still pitch black out there, but hey ho. But we need to start with some good coffee, so always this. Not until I've drunk this. And then I use packed coffee. I don't know if you guys ever use that, but I really enjoy, you know, basically they send you coffee through the door and tell you the coffee that you're getting, but you can also change it and delay it. And this is actually one of my best ones so far. Asimofamazama. Don't know what that says at all, but I start with that. I use it in the French press as well, and then we just liquid gold. This fuels me up. Then next I get a little bit, I know this is naughty, but I get a little bit of, it's raw cane sugar. I know sugar's sugar, but I do like a bit of sweetness in my coffee, to be honest. So I put 1 teaspoon of that in there, whisk that around, and then because I had a food intolerance to dairy, I'm now trying to stay away from it as much as possible. So I'm taking this Oatly barista edition, and it mixes really well in coffee. I think the other you know, almond milk, oat milk, hemp milk and all these things, like, one of the things that I miss about milk is the consistency it makes your coffee when you make an Americano with milk. It makes it a bit smoother, but I'm actually really impressed with this barista edition. I think it's got, like, you know, maybe again like thickeners in it that make it feel a wee bit smoother in your coffee in the morning. So this is what I start my day with. Also beforehand I had a little bit of toast and almond butter and toast and jam as well. So I'm going to let that settle, and then we're going to head out for a 6 mile run. That is good. So, you know, when I'm having my coffee in the morning and I'm letting, you know, sort of myself wake up to the day, I'll watch a bit of, I'm watching just now All or Nothing, Tottenham Hotspur. It's really interesting, you know, Mourinho taking them over halfway through the season. My posterior tibialis is a little bit banged up, so, you know, I've got the little bit of R&R here, rest and recovery, trying to make that healing a wee bit faster, get some blood flow into the tendon as well, because I think a lot of people really like, they use ice, but there's a lot of research out now saying that you should actually be heating those tendons up, because at the end of the day they have low blood supply and heat promotes that blood flow, so you want to try and get as much blood, because that's what contains the nutrients and the nourishment to help these sort of tendons speed the recovery up. So doing that just now, and then we'll go for a wee jog. Morning, Simba. Say morning to the camera. Hiya, pal. Hiya. Alright, so that's us just about to head out for a run. It's 7:30 and I am pods all ready. Got the Peg 37s on, ready to rock and roll. Let's get that 6 miles done. Whew, that was a wet one. So run done, 6 miles done. That is 6 miles, 7:03 mile pace. Just a nice wee easy jog. Now time to get ready for work. It's time for work, and look at the weather. Oh, there's the gym over there. I'm going to need to run over really fast. Ah! First things first though, always wear protection. Rule number 1. Hey! Alright, so just back in from work on a lunch break, so didn't have much time to eat today, so I'm going to go on the bike for my second training session. So I've got some granola and some plant-based yogurt, vanilla and coconut, some luxury fruit nut mix and some granola in there, and then just plain old almond butter, jam on toast, and I've got a cup of tea there as well. So I'm trying to cut down on the caffeine, he says, with 2 tea bags in his tea. Shh. And we obviously can't forget the wee man for his dinner, or lunch. You hungry? Oh, he's too cute for his own good, isn't he? This is little Simba. This little Simba, say hi. Say hi. Yeah, my wee pride and joy. My wee pal. So So I'm going to get him set as well, get his food out for lunch, and then we're going to get on the bike, do our second session, 45 minutes on the bike cross training, just because like I said this morning, post hip is a wee bit tight and trying to manage that mileage, and I've noticed that if you reduce your mileage, also make your mileage a little bit slower, it will help the tendon repair a little bit better, and giving that bit of cross training as well, reducing that impact, will help just that tendon regenerate a lot better. You know, it happened, I had the injury about 4 months ago now, 3 months ago, start the lockdown 1.0, never in lockdown 2.0. So yeah, just, you know, if you've got any sort of posterior tibialis tendon issues, I would definitely say running on softer surface, try and avoid concrete as much as you can, and getting out cycling outside, or if you get a spin bike like I'm about to do, go on the spin bike and just take the pressure, the impact off those feet. Look how hungry he's eating the bloody plant. Simba, that's not for you. What are you doing? That's going to make you sick. Get out there, come here you. What's he like? Is that wee wido? Right, I'm gonna get his lunch. Alright guys, welcome to the dungeon. Get the Tottenham Hotspur, all or nothing, cycling away, second session, getting it in, you know. I'm tired, been up since 6 AM, but my goals are bigger than how tired I am, and I think that a lot of people kind of get a little bit sidetracked from that. If you're tired, like everybody is, your goal's got to be bigger than that, so it pushes you to, you know, want better, want more, and just want to improve yourself each day. So, you know, like I'm doing this to positively influence somebody on the other side of this video. Hopefully this helps somebody change and understand that we're all getting up at 6 AM, we're all getting up at 5:30, we all might only get to bed at 12:30 or 1 o'clock in the morning, but you can't let your emotions dictate your actions. If you get goals, you need to be logical, you need to be rational, and you need to execute. Right guys, so we're finished the day. It's just after 8 o'clock, just get in the door, about to have some dinner, and today I just wanted to show you a day in the life of my business being FontanaFit, and also a day in the life of me as an athlete trying to, you know, reach my goals, try and better myself, better my life, better my fitness, better my body, but understanding that, you know, you can still do it within having a full-time job. I think we've just got to be that little bit tougher and not allow our emotions to really consume us and make us make the wrong decisions and the wrong choices. And I think, you know, I speak to my clients on a day-to-day basis, whether it's online or one-to-one, and one of the biggest things that we speak about is trying to make exercise and fitness and eating healthy a habit. And what I say to people is, and the book is amazing, it's Atomic Habits by James Clear. So it's this book here, Atomic Habits by James Clear, and he talks about a really interesting point I was saying about what I talk about with my clients when we are looking to try and better ourselves is good and bad habits, and how do we create more good habits and try and negate the bad habits. And he makes a really good points in his book where he talks about good habits have delayed gratification, so you don't really see them immediately, especially when you go to the gym. You know, you go 3 times a week over a 2-3 week period, and maybe nothing's happened on the scale and nothing's happened in front of the mirror. You kind of look the same and you're going, is this really working? But what he says is you need to keep going, you keep going, you keep going, and eventually it's like I always say it's like a snowball at the top of a mountain gathering momentum, and the bigger it gets and the more momentum, and you'll start to see those good habits gain that compound interest, and you'll start to understand why you kept going. But it's different with the bad habits, which is really weird, is when you've got a bad habit or a craving, say, you know, cake, cookies, chocolate, when you have that craving with a bad habit and you have that thing that satisfies the craving, it's immediate gratification. And what happens there is it's easy to fall into bad habits, and that's when you kind of know something's a bad habit, when things satisfy your cravings or your emotions immediately. You're probably like, that's all the short-term gain for the long-term loss. And the thing is, we don't actually see, like we're saying, the good habits form over a daily basis. You don't see your body change that much, so you might think about giving up. But the same with a bad habit, you don't see your body change in the negative consequence day by day. So you also don't think that it's really that bad a habit. But through the months and the years of the good one, you'll start to see your body change positively. And through the months and the years of a bad habit, you start to see your body, your fitness and your health change in a negative basis. So that's where the compound effect of things are, in the green for the good and the red for the bad. So hopefully, I genuinely recommend that book. I've got it in Audible as well as in paperback. So I like to listen to things while also read things to see if I take it in differently, and it's something that I'd really recommend. If anybody out there, if you are watching this, I genuinely feel that you are looking to either build your business, better your health, better your life, or your body. So it's a book that you definitely won't regret buying. So again, took you through a day of a life in Sean FontanaFit, athlete, businessman, and yeah, it's nothing glamorous, but that's again day by day, moving forward, improving yourself, improving your business, improving your fitness, improving your health, and yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, I'll keep making more of them. If you didn't, well, I'll keep making more of them.